Hello beautiful people, I'm Dan, and if you're new here, don't worry, it's awkward. We're going to get to know each other. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, it's so welcome to another Ramadan weekly vlog, and today alhamdulillah is Monday, which is day 8 of Ramadan. I can't believe it hit my mind. I literally wrote it down this morning. On Mondays I usually do personal admin work, so that is what I'm about to do. I just got ready and I don't want to work from my room today, so I'm going to go upstairs to the Sky Lounge, which is in my accommodation, to just do some work. Normally I would go to Waterstones to just get a chai latte and just sit down with my laptop and just sit down there, do all the admin work, any editing that I need to catch up on, do that. But obviously I'm fasting and I don't want to go to a cafe when I'm fasting. I'm just going to go upstairs and do all the work that I need to do. I have my laptop, my notebooks, and my hard disk, which is everything I'm going to be needing upstairs. Ignore the clothes on the table. I'm just too lazy to go to the top shelf and put them on, because obviously your girl is too tall that she needs a stool to actually reach the top shelf, and I usually put my sweats up there, so just ignore that. But obviously before I go upstairs, I wanted to ask, how are you doing? How are you faring this Ramadan? If you're fasting, and if you're not fasting and participating in Ramadan, how is that going for you? Because I know a lot of people that fast during Ramadan, especially if they're living with family members. I know it can be difficult, especially if you're a woman, or if you're a lady, or if you're a girl. Whichever one is the correct one. If you're a girl and you're in the kitchen, you're cooking, you don't have enough time, you're smelling like fried onions, I understand how hard it can be. I really hope you have enough time to take care of yourself and just take out time to practice some of the habits that you've wanted to practice this Ramadan. And if you're not fasting, and by not fasting I'm referring to people that are not practicing, how are you? How is it going? Are you surrounded by anybody that is fasting? Or if you're surrounded by people that are fasting, are you feeling the Ramadan spirit? I really hope you are, honestly, because it's a really divine and really nice, very calming feeling. For people that are fasting, I really want to know, are there anything or any character traits that you've picked up this Ramadan that you would want to carry on, obviously, to the next month? Because that's the goal. Because during this Ramadan we start doing a lot of things. We start eating healthy, watching our tongue, obviously we prioritize prayer and reading the Quran, and so many other habits that we pick up during the month of Ramadan. For me personally, there are some things that I have been doing, some habits that I've taken up, and I really want to stay consistent with them. And inshallah, I really do plan on taking them over to the next month. I'm not really sure yet how I'm going to do that, but I believe that inshallah I will definitely be able to do that. And by the end of the month I will be sharing with you some of the habits and some of the traits that I do want to carry over to the next month, and inshallah over to Ramadan 2025. May Allah keep us till that time. But yeah, let me know in the comment section how you're doing so far throughout the whole days of Ramadan. The way things are going, it looks like I'm going to have my period just before the last 10 days of Ramadan. I'm going to wrap it up just before the last 10 days of Ramadan, and during those last 10 days of Ramadan I really want to concentrate on performing my tahajjud and performing my tarawih at the same time. So I'm not going to post twice for that particular week. I will post, but I will just post once for that particular week, and then I'll post an Eid vlog, or should I brush it up? Actually, I don't know, but I will definitely just post once, because I really do want to concentrate on my prayer and really go hard in that last 10 days, because that's basically what the last 10 days are for. 4:30 p.m. I just got off of a meeting that I completely forgot that I had. I don't know why, but I didn't get like a notification. And normally all my meetings I get like a notification 30 minutes before, 15 minutes before, and 5 minutes before, so that's I know that it's coming. But anyway, it's 4:30 p.m. like I said, and on today's menu we are having grilled steak with roasted sweet potatoes, sauteed zucchini, and spinach salad. I really wanted to record for TikTok, but I don't think that I will. Let me just tell you the truth. Honestly speaking, I feel emotionally and mentally drained. I was upstairs doing some admin work, and like part of that admin work is obviously like social media and editing and scheduling and like emailing brands and responding to emails and things like that. And outside of that social media work is applying to jobs, because I'm currently trying to get another job, because I will soon be moving out of this student accommodation, because I will no longer be a student. Obviously, if you've ever applied for a job, you know how emotionally and mentally draining that can be, especially when you're having to tweak your CV to adjust to or to accommodate each application that you are applying for. So while I was in the middle of that already task I had a conversation with someone that I honestly assumed was going to rejuvenate my battery, but ended up draining it. The conversation did not go as well as I imagined it would go, and I genuinely put in effort. I genuinely asked the right question. I genuinely like sought out responses, but I ended up getting like blank, like mediocre responses. And obviously that person might have been going through something, which is completely understandable. But now, because of the kind of person that I am, I have been replaying that conversation over and over again in my head, thinking if there is going to be another conversation, or there is going to be another conversation, how that conversation is going to play out in the future. The whole part of being an overthinker for me personally is being like pessimistic, like having pessimistic thoughts, or having the thoughts of a pessimist, so basically just negative thoughts, not just from that conversation. It also seeps into the other things that I'm currently doing, like the whole job application, social media, and like everything that will come in the following months, which I'm not yet ready to share with you guys. I just finished praying Asr like before I started my meeting. I understand that all these negative thoughts, all these overwhelming thoughts that I'm currently having is because of things of like this and they always say like, obviously, like, don't you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's immense like power, and he's obviously listening to your du'as. And so obviously if you just put this in your prayers, there's nothing for you to worry about. All you have to do is pray about it, put in the effort, and inshallah if it's yours, Allah will make it yours. And if it's not yours, Allah will not make it yours. And alhamdulillah for him not making it yours, because it was never yours to begin with. Oh, I sound like I'm rambling. It's an internal conflict. But inshallah I will make it through. Honestly speaking, just like sitting down and talking to you and just airing my thoughts has generally made me feel better. And obviously I already know that. I don't know why I keep on saying obviously, but obviously I already knew all these things in my head in terms of like having gratitude and having faith towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but just having to say it out loud and realizing that, wait babes, why are you even overthinking? Why are you having these negative talks? Why are you replaying this conversation over in your head when the person already completely forgot that they have a conversation with you? When like, if it's your job, if it's your position, if it's your role, you will get it because you've already put it in your dua, and that's just it. Oh, I was just a stupid person. Why was I overthinking you? I'm not even going to lie. Honestly, speaking to you has genuinely made me feel better. I might sound like a crazy person because I'm talking to a camera, but I genuinely feel like I'm talking to somebody behind that camera, and I'm staring into your soul and you're also staring back into my soul, and it's getting really, really intimate. Let's get into it. Wait, I don't have time. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. cooking. I have like 25 minutes left. I didn't record every single bit, but alhamdulillah I still was able to record a little bit. So the food is just resting now. I might have to reheat it like later on when I'm ready to eat. But I really want to break my fast with something to drink, and I don't have anything to drink, and I don't have enough ingredients to make a smoothie. So I'm going to go downstairs to go and buy orange juice. I smell like fried beef, honestly. Okay, I'll just head downstairs real quick, go get the orange juice from Sainsbury, and come back up from ablution, sit down, do my zikr, and then wait for iftar. Hello beautiful people, so today is Tuesday, alhamdulillah, which is day 9 of Ramadan. I'm currently getting ready for work. I need to be at work by 10 p.m. I don't need to be at work, I just want to be at work because I usually like setting a time for myself, so I know that okay, if I can do everything done and like be there, then I can leave early, because today I have an event, not necessarily an event, but I have this thing at the careers and employability office in the university. So basically it's about volunteering. I want to see what I can do in terms of volunteering. All I need to do is just pack my bag and then we're good to go. But I need to transfer something for my hard disk first because I don't like moving around with my hard disk. Okay, we are good to go. So I'm always going to take hand cream with me because I don't want my hands to be crusty, dusty, and or musty when I perform ablution, use the bathroom, and wash my hands. This is the outfit with purple socks and Crocs because I honestly could not be bothered to go up there, take my shoes down, and lace anything up. I'm tired. I'm not tired, but like I'm also filming a day in the life vlog for TikTok or Instagram. I haven't decided yet, but do not be afraid to check out my Instagram page, my new Instagram page, which I really love. I really love the content I'm posting up there. Please, if you do follow me on like that Instagram page, just comment on one of the posts. I'll be like, hey, I'm from YouTube, hi. But yeah, also check out my TikTok as well, where I'm going to be posting every single day for the whole month of Ramadan for Iftar series and like daily Ramadan vlogs. So yeah, let's head out to work.
This is giving like basement furniture a little bit.
Hello beautiful people, today is day 10 of Ramadan, alhamdulillah. I'm currently getting ready for work. Last time I left off, I was at work. I told you guys that I was filming a day in the life, so that basically took over everything because I was just like taking clips in portrait mode for TikTok and Instagram because I really wanted to be like a TikTok voiceover, and I also wanted to be like an aesthetic Instagram vlog. So I was too busy with that, and then I ended up forgetting to shoot in landscape mode. But yeah, that's besides the point. I'm sure I included it. If I included it, why am I still talking about it? Anyway, I'm just getting ready for work. So yesterday, I'm sure you saw in the day in the life vlog, I made salmon poke bowls and I didn't end up eating it. I ended up just downing like 2 cups of lentil soup and then I went to Tarawih, and then I came back and I just like did some work, and then I crashed. So when I woke up for suhoor this morning, I had oatmeal and fruits, and when I was having that oatmeal and fruits, I also took my ulcer medication. I haven't really talked about my ulcer this Ramadan, that's because like it's been in check, but this morning when I woke up with severe ulcer pain. So now I'm looking back, is it because I did eat the lentil soup, but was it a balanced diet? Now that I'm thinking back at it, I'm like, maybe that's why I'm now having like ulcer pains this morning. I want to go to work early today so that I can leave early as usual, and I want to stop by Tesco because on Thursdays I usually try to make like dessert for iftar at the mosque, and tomorrow is going to be Thursday, and I'm thinking of making like red velvet chunky cookies. I'm going to put a picture up there so you guys can see it. For this particular recipe, I have never tried it before, but I do trust the person that like has the recipe because I have made something else from them before. So if it turns out good, I will share that. But yeah, I will most likely stop at Tesco to just go get some ingredients. I don't have eggs, but cookies don't require that much egg. I think they require like 2 eggs max, flour, brown sugar, butter. But I'll sort that out before I leave, and then we'll head to Tesco. Let me go outside and I'll show you guys the full fit. Now I'll head to work. The outfit for today, and yes, I will be wearing my Crocs because I'm too lazy to take down my sneakers. Alhamdulillah. I'm not in the best of mood. Let's say I'm like 60%. I'll tell you why. Sun is beautiful today, alhamdulillah, but it's also cold and gloomy. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really nice. So my mood right now is at a 75, which is a good mood.
It's so deep.